Coming to you live on this Tuesday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barrett. David Aldrich will join us momentarily from the sidelines. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Sabonis.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustment.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. Just 2 to shoot. It's good. Here we are, Brent, the season entering its final stages now. It really is a marathon, isn't it?
Man, Kevin, town to town, games piling up, dealing with weather, flight delays, people wanting tickets. I mean, all the things that add up to a season. And on and off the court, it is a grind. And you know the players at this point in the year are always feeling it.
Now here's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
And the two-time dunk contest champ, Zach LaVine, can throw it down with the best of them.
They set the pick. Holmgren wide open. And a miss there on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. In 2023, and Brent, you and I remember this, Keegan Murray set an NBA record with 11 consecutive threes in one game.
What an unbelievable night to witness that kind of consistency and a guy locked in like that. I mean, that's different, and it speaks to Murray's focus. But this guy has so much more to contribute to a team and room to grow. That night was special, Kevin.
In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yep, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They've built from within. They've built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with the coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
Now, here's Dort. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. To the paint. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
SGA with some good movement, creating an easy opportunity for a teammate.
Bean passes to Sabonis. And here's DeRozan. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
For someone who is over 7 feet, Holmgren is incredible from distance. And while we have a moment, let's check the stats for DeRozan. Just an incredible month of basketball. Right around 21 points per, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, and we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
And we get a break in the action. Let's check out the leaders in steals. 4th, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he's been a rock for them defensively. Just so many steals for him this year, and so many of them have been in key moments for his team.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldrich.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Sacramento's head coach gave me a few minutes. He immediately mentioned that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, of course, is at the top of their scouting report. He told me the key to stopping SGA is defending without fouling. Easier said than done, but try to keep him off the free throw line. And try, emphasis on try, to make Shai a jump shooter. A very tall task, guys.
Thank you, David. Now Murray. After the missed 3 from Chet Holmgren. Here's Sabonis. And he comes up with the deuce.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
On the wing, Ellis. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Williams with the jam.
Well, you got to be careful around SGA. He's got those quick hands, and he's ready to pick pockets.
Murray outside. Pass to Ellis. Levine, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Sinks the three-pointer. Ellis has got 5 points so far. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now here's Levine. After Lou Dort's miss. Pass to Murray. Now here's Sabonis. Just 5 to shoot, and the foul called on Kenrich Williams.
Timeout.
That's his first foul. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. Look at Oklahoma City. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And, of course, Sacramento. They're down in the 9th position.
Yeah, you know, for the Kings, they've had an interesting season for sure. They're competitive, they're feisty, but they're not a team that's going to dominate for long stretches.
I just think if you're on the other side, how much are you looking at that team and saying, we're scared of them? So not a lot of fear from the opposition and what they're bringing to the table. They're good, they compete, but do they have that extra gear? I'm not sure.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Joe's checked in. Over to the wing. Oklahoma City moving it around. Williams, that's a two-pointer. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Now, here's Sabonis. He had 15 points last outing. Pass to Joe. Driving to the basket. Makes it off the glass.
And how about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
And DeRozan kicks to Sabonis. Back to DeRozan. Pass to Levine. Oh, good with the triple. Thunder trailing by 3. Joe passes to Holmgren. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession.
And a moment here to check out the stats for Levine. And he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And back to his efficiency from 3, as you said, he's top 10 in the league. Defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball, but really to no avail. And we've got a lineup change here for Sacramento. Carter, the pass to LaRavia. To the wing right side.
Come to me.
Here's Carter. Nice shot from the wing. And the Kings lead by 5.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Here's Joe on the money from 12 feet away. Joe's got his second bucket of the night.
And running offense through Holmgren, great court awareness and really unselfish.
Valanciunas against Hartenstein. Kept alive. Carter. And the rejection by Holmgren. No good from Valanciunas.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
It's Dort on the wing. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Dort's got it all tied up now for Oklahoma City. Pass to Valanciunas. McDermott. Carter left side. On deep. And the shot goes in from Fultz.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And here is Williams. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Pass to Joe. 5 on the clock. Here's Flagler. Puts up a deep three. Valanciunas grabs the board. Now here's McDermott. Nothing on the board. Screened by Valanciunas. His three-pointers off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Caruso with the ball. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Pass to Fultz. Carter on the wing. Valanciunas with the ball. A three-pointer off the mark. Between rebounding, interior scoring, and he shoots the three. Brent, there's a lot to like about Jonas Valanciunas.
Yeah, Valanciunas has done a really good job of growing his game, Kevin, in today's game. I mean, the modern NBA have shooting bigs. JV has stepped out and proves that he can hit shots from the top of the key, but it's still that grinding, tough, physical play that you want on a nightly basis, and he gives it to you.
Thunder with the rebound.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Trying to get something going. Flagler gets the bucket.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Fultz finds Carter. Valanciunas sets a screen for Carter. And here's Valanciunas. Over in the corner, Caruso. Lets it go from deep. They grab their own miss. Williams buries it down low. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Pass to LaRavia. Valanciunas with a screen on Jones. Now Valanciunas. He's started by Williams. Valanciunas, good.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
Here's Caruso. The three-pointer, no good. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Kings. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Carter outside. To the middle. Williams with the steal. Pass to Joe. Over Fultz. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Oklahoma City out in front. They lead by 1. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Isaiah Joe is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Williams at the 3.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Deep 2 from Murray. And good. as it just snugs right down through the net.
If the jumper's falling for Murray, it does a lot for the spacing of their team. They need to keep creating chances for him on the perimeter.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Dort, he's checked in for the Thunder.
And something to like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set.
Now Dort, after Zach LaVine missed from long range. Here's Hartenstein. The Thunder with another miss.
Yeah, I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
Murray kicks to DeRozan. Back to Murray. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
Of that attitude, growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. And it's the Thunder with the ball. After the three-pointer from Zach LaVine. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him. That's going to send Isaiah Hartenstein to the line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas. Over the course of a season, each team takes on a certain personality. Brent, do coaches try to shape that personality based on their roster?
Well, Kevin, it's a great question, and I think the best coaches in our league adapt to the personality of the team as it starts to formulate throughout the season. You lean in to what guys naturally are. Some success comes with that.
For Sacramento, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Joe with it, guarded by LaVine. They get it again.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Ellis in the post. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. For the three, bangs home the trifecta. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 4 now for the Thunder.
SGA doesn't rely on the three to get his points, but man, when it's falling, watch out.
Pass to Ellis. Valanciunas sets a screen for Ellis. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one hits back iron. The Thunder leading by 4. Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Coaches love Gilgeous-Alexander, and the way that he's working, he's refusing to give in against that kind of airtight defense.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The Kings making a switch here. Arabia's checked in.
At the line for 1.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has so many of the qualities that you want in a leader. He fights, he's energetic, he's a team-first guy. He just looks for ways to get his guys fired up.
The shot's good.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, I don't think he even sees a taller defender out there, just a gifted scorer.
For 3, Holmgren. No good. He's missed 3, and he's made 4 of his 7. Outside DeRozan. Pass to Murray. Knocked loose. To the inside. Here's Hartenstein. Nice feed from Valanciunas.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
Now LaVine. After the missed 3 from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Now DeRozan. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Levine, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his third basket of the night right there. Pass to Laravia. Now Murray. Outside Levine. Latray. Dort grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren. Here's Joe. Hartenstein passes to Joe. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And now it's a 9-point Thunder lead on the wing to Rosen. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to DeRozan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan.
And I like the aggressiveness of DeMar DeRozan's game. He's constantly testing the defense, looking for any weakness he can exploit to get a bucket.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Sacramento. Markelle Fultz comes in for Levine. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Holmgren.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades. And the growth that Shea has shown over the years, it has come on so fast with how he has improved, but he's adding to his game.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Brent, of all the things I could ask you, I've thought about this one. What would you say is the most important thing a team has to do to be an NBA champion?
Kevin, it's pretty simple. Accept your role. And when that happens, stars will be stars, and role players will be there to support the stars in any way they possibly can. But to accept your role and to sacrifice for the good of the team, it's going to give you a chance to hold that trophy.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Sabonis against Hartenstein. Back to Fultz. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Fultz, no good. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shea Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. People in the know how good of a defender he is. Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Pass to Ellis. He's looking for Sabonis and finds him. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
They did a better job of getting it inside in that first. They've lost some of that physical edge here.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for 1, Domantas Sabonis.
Free throw good, Sabonis.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Pass to Dort. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists now tonight. Now here's Murray. 10 points for him. Sabonis a screen on Caruso. Ellis, that's good.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Caruso against Ellis. Caruso, no good.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And now look at the teams that have shot the ball the best over the course of the last month. Number 1, the Thunder.
Well, over the last month, they started to hit a high percentage of shots, and I think it's due primarily to great shot selection.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein comes in for Williams, and it's Williams in for Alex Caruso. Here's Sabonis. He's got 7. They set the screen. Fultz, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 9. He was all alone on that one. Williams has got 7 points in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
First personal foul. 14 foul.
Murray, the pass to LaRavia. Ellis outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
So much talk about the work ethic of Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong defensive play that time.
Hartenstein up top. Outside, Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by Murray.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Now, here's Sabonis. He's got 7. Dort passes to Holmgren. Inside. Here's Hartenstein. Nice touch on the bank shot. Hartenstein's got the lead up to 14 now for the Thunder.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here is Williams. After the basket by Sabonis. Back to Williams. Hartenstein with the screen for Williams. That 3 off the mark. And Murray's got the ball here for Sacramento. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Fultz. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound in this one. Williams finds Dort. Holmgren with it to the paint. The kick out to Williams. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Hey, everybody. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
Taking a look at Sacramento, they're right around where we expected them to be at this point. Nothing to be ashamed of. They've had some great wins, and now they know exactly what they need to work on to become contenders next year.
Shifting back to that first half of play, let's focus on SGA. Man, is he off to a strong start.
Locked in offensively, getting to his spots, picking apart the D, scoring in bunches, Jets.
Great points. Get it? See what I did there?
We saw, Ernie, it just wasn't funny.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
There's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Ellis is out there with Levine, and it's Sabonis in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. The Kings have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. And the first one at the line is good. Brent, Domantas Sabonis is truly a player you can run an offense through.
Yeah, he's a guy that you can basically put anywhere on the floor, and all of a sudden good things are going to happen, whether he's playing out of the post and dealing with double teams, or he's at the top of the key, able to read the defense, using his vision and his ability as a big to drive the basketball. Domantas, one of the better playmaking 5s that we have in the NBA. Gilgeous-Alexander's nothing if not a creator. Make that pass in his sleep.
Sabonis kicks to Levine, and he could not get that one to go. On a contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Dort.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the beat.
First trip to the line for him here.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And you talk about the impressive resume of Zach LaVine. Multiple All-Star appearances, multiple dunk contest victories. This is a very talented wing player.
Both good from the line that time. Oklahoma City leading by 14. Outside Williams. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. Drives to the hoop, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on DeRozan. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
First one falls for him. That one misses. The Kings trail by 15. Sabonis. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Yeah, Sabonis just taking that hit and finding a way to finish.
Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
Sabonis is a guy you have to watch closely in terms of how relentless he is, trying to get in there, mix it up, play physical. He just never stops fighting.
Here's Hartenstein. Holmgren in the corner. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the 3 off target. Rosen dishes to Ellis. Levine kicks to Ellis. Levine passes to Sabonis. Ellis outside. Pass to DeRozan. Here's Sabonis. And a pick bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Sabonis has got 15.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
A moment now to check out some numbers for DeMar DeRozan.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
That free throw, no good. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. The Kings trail by 10. To the middle. It's stolen by Hartenstein. And it's Dort, top of the key.
And that's just Dort being Dort. I mean, the guy plays so physical and bullies his way inside.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line, 79% overall.
First free throw is good.
Luguentz Dort continues to find ways to impress you and expand his offensive game, but he knows he's coming to the league as a defender, and he takes a tremendous amount of pride in it.
All free throws good from Dort. The Kings trail by 12. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Chet Holmgren has a slender frame, but he's determined to still protect the rim. Coach Dagnall said he'll get dunked on 10 straight times if that's what the game calls for. He paused and then added, he won't actually get dunked on 10 straight times. He's going to get a couple of those too. Kevin, you certainly will.
I agree. You know, David, he is fearless.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
To your seats for your Sacramento Kings Great Team. Your advantage on the court is your squad. All right, are you ready, everybody? Here comes some T-shirts heading your way.
Some numbers for Sabonis. First in rebounding, and he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And just going back real quick to the fact that he's tops in the league in rebounds, what a tremendous feat. What a monster he is in the paint. Now here's Levine. 12 points for him. Sacramento moving it around. And DeRozan kicks to Levine. Shot clock at 5. Ellis with a screen on Williams. DeRozan for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
Hartenstein with the screen for Williams. No coverage that time. Williams has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Oklahoma City. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Sabonis, really a wrecking ball as a player. Loves to get that kind of contact.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
He's off on the first.
Well, what elevates Sabonis is his team-first mentality. He's looking to pass. He's looking to help. He wants to set screens to get guys open. He just wants everyone to be successful.
And the second free throw, good. in the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Holmgren. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 7th assist in the game. Now here's Levine. 12 points for him. Shoots over Dort. Levine's shot is off. DeRozan against Williams. The shot, no good. Nice D from Sabonis. Pass to Murray. Sabonis sets the pick for Murray. Off target from three-point range.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's off from three-point range. Murray, the pass to Sabonis. Ellis outside. Outside, Levine. Here's DeRozan. Basket good. DeRozan's got 6.
Tormenting his way through. DeRozan showing what he's made of.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
Okay, Sacramento, time to get loud and make some noise for your 916 crew.
Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Dort. While we got a moment, let's now show you the teams that have led the NBA in blocks during the past month. Second, the Thunder.
They have been racking up the blocks lately. I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Murray sets a screen for DeRozan. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Thunder leading by 16. Joe passes to Hartenstein. And that one, good. 13 points in the game.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And DeRozan kicks to Levine. Murray dishes to Levine. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the summer league record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Here's what Oklahoma City's schedule is looking like. On Thursday, they'll be tipping off a homestand, starting with the Memphis Grizzlies. And then on Saturday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers.
And they've been nothing short of spectacular at home this season. And given how hot they've been coming into this homestand, I expect them to continue the momentum.
And Joe drops them both. The Kings trail by 20. Ellis outside. Murray outside. Levine passes to Sabonis. 6 on the shot clock. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. And that's 18 points for Sabonis.
Sabonis, such a difficult guy to guard, and right now he is going off.
Hartenstein inside. Sabonis is there. A nice shot by Hartenstein.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Here's Hartenstein. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Hartenstein with the screen on Ellis. Sacramento grabs the miss. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Ellis, the pass to Sabonis. It's Gilgeous Alexander with the drive. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens. No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Your Sacramento Kings Breakers.
For Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Jones comes in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Alex Caruso in for Kenrich Williams. Now, here's Gilgeous Alexander. 15 points in the game. Pass to Williams. Outside, Jones. The Thunder with another miss. The Kings trail by 19. Ellis outside. Now Murray. Over Williams. Murray, good. Murray's got 5 points in the quarter. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He takes it in, and DeRozan sends it back.
And defensively, that's the kind of energy you want to see from DeRozan as he comes away with that denial.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And here is Caruso. Scoreless thus far. Buries it from three-point range. And the Thunder lead by 20.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's DeRozan. He's got 6 for 3. Murray. Joe with it. Gilgeous Alexander finds Joe. Williams passes to Caruso. Shoots over DeRozan. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for him.
2 minutes
On the wing, Murray.
2 minutes.
And he slams it one-handed.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the fouls.
Sabonis really just is a big guy. He's a tough assignment, and he's going to play physical.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Oklahoma City.
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight of converting on those chances.
Sacramento making a switch here. Laravia's checked in. Dort, he's checked in for the Thunder. And Sabonis drops them both. There's a minute 34 left to play here in the third. Pass to Joe, to the inside, 8 feet away. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Williams has got his second basket. Ellis, the pass to Sabonis. Now here's Levine. Sacramento moving it around. There's a good screen. The pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room. DeRozan's got 4 points in the quarter.
Always a consistent scorer, but DeRozan's work on his J has made him a perennial all-star.
Ellis outside. Pass to Laravia. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First person.
And that's an aggressive take there by DeRozan. And no doubt the coaches will appreciate his ability to attack the defense.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Two.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. 36 seconds left in the third. Pass to Williams. And the layup falls. Williams has got 6 points.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Sabonis feeling it out a bit. The three drains it from beyond the arc. Sabonis has got 14 points now in the second half.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
And so it's Isaiah Hartenstein making things happen for Oklahoma City. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the Thunder, Williams is out there with Chet Holmgren. Then it's Alex Caruso. Then there's Isaiah Joe. And it's Williams at the 5, roaming the paint.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Moravia.
Yeah, Sabonis, a very capable passer, so if he sees a ready shooter, that guy's going to get it.
Williams has a screen for Caruso. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Thunder lead by 21.
Not a single point in the first quarter, but he's found his game, and you can tell he's got a bit of his swagger back.
Here's DeRozan. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Caruso. And there's another one for the Thunder.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
From deep three-point land, it's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Now, here's Caruso. 4 on the shot clock. A three-pointer is right on target. Williams has got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, after hitting a 3 earlier in the game, he now has 3 threes this half, guys.
Ellis kicks to Levine. DeRozan for 3. Thunder with the rebound. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. And the Thunder another 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
And running the pick and roll to perfection there. Much easier to execute when you have a handle like Levine.
Williams finds Caruso. Into the lane. Rebounded by Ellis.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Levine, a screen on Holmgren. Great open look there.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Caruso, the pass to Joe. Holmgren with it. Williams has a screen for Caruso. A floater. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside, Sabonis. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. Do you think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, it doesn't feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all.
No good on the free throw.
Well, the defense has failed to cut off any of these driving lanes, which is why they're resorting to fouling him, and he's hurting them from the charity stripe.
Murray's checked in for Sacramento. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. He hits the second from the line. The Thunder leading by 23. Here's Caruso. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
At the line for the Thunder, Alex Caruso, 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Well, the most important event of the NBA calendar might be in June. And it's not the finals, but rather for so many teams, Brent, the NBA draft.
Well, Kevin, it's a chance for you to set the table for your franchise. What do you want to have for next year? What do you want to have 5 years from now? And so all the work that goes in, the scouting, the intel work, to build up a team where you are making the steps and taking strides to become a championship caliber team, that stuff starts at the NBA draft.
And DeRozan has mastered the art of the pump fake. He's been doing it for years, and people still buying it.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from DeRozan. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Up and in on the layup.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
Levine passes to Sabonis. Back to Levine. Pass to Murray. Sacramento moving it around. Just 5 to shoot. Here's DeRozan. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Williams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Now here's Ellis. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Ellis. And that's 13 points for DeMar DeRozan. Caruso against DeRozan. Caruso, no good. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Levine and Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Pass to Williams. Now Joe trains the 3-pointer. Joe's got 8 points in the quarter.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the 3-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Here's Caruso. Sacramento able to drain the 3. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and here we go. Ellis has got it. The fast break chance. Really left alone that time. Levine's got 10 points in just the second half.
Now, the D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
Guys, this is what you call a generational talent. Holmgren is bound to fill up the highlight reel every night he plays.
Now, here's Sabonis. Tipped away. Taken away by Williams. Here's Caruso. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous Alexander's got 9 assists now tonight. Here's Ellis. Outside, Sabonis. Just 5 on the clock. Ellis dishes to Murray. Got a piece of it. Levine inside the three-point line. And again, it's Sacramento converting. The Thunder leading by 23. Pass to Holmgren. Caruso against DeRozan. Murray outside. Sabonis high post. And here's Levine. Gilgeous Alexander covering. DeRozan. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And give credit to Holmgren for jumping all over that opportunity, putting his length to great use.
And DeRozan kicks to Murray. Over in the corner, Ellis. Murray sets a screen for Ellis. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
DeRozan finds Ellis. Sabonis inside. He's guarded by Williams. DeRozan passes to Ellis. Here's Levine. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
What helps Levine from mid-range? He gets such great lift off the floor.
Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on DeRozan. And that one's good, Caruso.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
DeRozan dishes to Murray. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Do not test Mr. Holmgren, a gifted shot blocker.
Pass to Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
That's on Keegan Murray.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Williams. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot, keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Gilgeous Alexander. Now here's DeRozan. Ellis kicks to DeRozan. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Here's Sabonis. Good D by Williams. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Down low. Caruso, the pass to Holmgren. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Wiggins is checked in.
Aaron Wiggins.
Sabonis, the pass to Levine. Kicks it out to Ellis. Caruso with the steal.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Thunder.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And reaching an impressive milestone on the year, this will be win number 60. And guys, they have played so well this season. I think pretty much any given night, they've come in with that swagger and attitude, and they've really backed it up.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And Ellis with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession.
Now into the lineup for the Thunder. Number 88, Alex.
Shot clock at 6. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. And it's Sacramento's ball. DeRozan dishes to Levine. Ellis outside. Pass to Sabonis. Murray kicks to Ellis. Sabonis sets the pick for Ellis. Deep two from Murray. They can't stop the run with that one. Now, Joe. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Shea. Balanced scoring for you all tonight. What is working offensively?
Yeah, we're just trusting each other, playing for each other, doing the sets that Coach has us doing, and really just being unselfish. When you do those things like that happen.
It was a great performance all around tonight. Congrats on the win again. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now we present the player of the game, Chet Holmgren.